Good morning. Welcome to Options Center. We're going to now take a look at MARA, M-A-R-A. I believe that's Marathon. It's a proxy of Bitcoin, a little bit more directly related to Bitcoin. So we're going to do that analysis on the main market update. I'll do that next. But we're going to check MARA out on the monthly time frame down to the 65. And I think we have a trade setup happening right now. I think it's about to break out and start moving. So let's check this out. You see Bitcoin, nice push off of former all-time highs. All right, let's go to MARA. Okay, on the monthly time frame, we had a downtrend from the IPO, a huge, massive move to the upside, a correction to back test that downtrend, and now pushing off of there. So we're creating a new market structure. In a sense, in a long term, you could actually consider this a left shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. And that would give us the neckline. Let's add this in here. That would give us the neckline up here. And some would even argue that this is it right here with the wicks and using the body there. We're going to give the benefit of the doubt here and use this one. Okay, so this next move here is, I believe, starting. We had a correction off of this resistance and now pushing off of the, in a bullish stance, pushing off the 100. The 50 simple moving average, the 20 is turned up here. That's our trend indicator. And now pushing off of the 8 EMA on the monthly time frame, our momentum indicator. So really good stance there. And the indicators do follow that as well. You have the MACD with bullish divergence here, making new lows in price action and making higher lows in on the indicators. All right. And now we're also pushing up on the RSI. And the slow stoke is giving us just a little bit of resistance there with the momentum heading down a little bit. But it looks like it's starting to curve and create an uptrend. So you do have somewhat of a triangulation going on the higher time frame that I do suspect will start to break out to the upside over the next few months. So we'll keep monitoring that. Now let's move down to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, what we're trying to show here, and this could be, like I said, that could be considered somewhat of the neckline up there, but we're seeing a sort of equilibrium. After these huge moves, you see price start to gather and consolidate, much like a spring, and then start to break out. So this is really what we're keying in on here on the weekly time frame. You have the triangle bottom and the triangle top. So if you're bearish, you're looking for a breakdown of this triangle, and bullish with the indicators, I do think it's more probable that price action goes higher. I think we'll start pushing and breaking out above this triangle. So moving in a little bit closer to the candles, we're holding that 200 simple moving average on the weekly time frame. That's huge. Great support underneath us. Also starting to push off the 20 and the 8. Really good price action here. With the oscillators, everything's starting to curl up. We're close to getting a bullish crossover, and I suspect we start getting a little bit higher or even the breakout. We're going to have that bullish crossover on the weekly time frame, which should give us a nice trending move to the upside. Move into the daily. Daily trend is our friend. This is a closer look at that equilibrium that is created from the last move to the downside. I believe that was 2021 to 2022, along with the market. And with Bitcoin being so bullish and at a bullish posture, it's going to consolidate for a while, in my opinion. it might start to break out and just start moving. But when Bitcoin starts to slow down, get to certain resistances and start to consolidate, that's when the small names start to catch up in the proxy. So that's why this is such a good play. I think this is going to start breaking out really soon. We're starting to get the move today. You could see a breakout above about 23 as of this week, or going into next week should be a pretty large move. You could consider this structurally as a 1-2 setup. This looks like an A, B, C expanded flat. And then we're starting our next move, which should be the largest move as a wave 3. So right now we're gathering this market structure on the lower time frame. On the daily time frame, we have a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and we're really starting to push. The next one should be much more lengthy, and it should see a breakout, probably just a massive move through here with just a little bit of a pause, maybe intraday or so above. I don't see this one pulling back anytime soon after, if this is a 1-2, 1-2. If you're a bear, you're going to look at this as a, oops, sorry about that. You're going to look at this as a bear flag, and you want it to break down. So that's just all speculation with the, there would be a bear flag. With the Elliott wave count, I don't think I started one yet, but with this being an Elliott wave, here, if this is a bear flag, you start to break down from here. The only other thing I can think of, if price breaks down from this flag, is that this is a leading diagonal with waves crossing over each other as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So anything above this next high, about 23, should be considered a breakout, and this should be confirmed as a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and then we start to see everything unfold. And down to the 65. minute, we posted this for members. We had the left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. And it looks like a triangle. It always does. It always looks like a triangle because you have the support and then you have the neckline for the inverse head and shoulder. We're getting close to that neckline again. And I think this time we're going to actually take it out. So I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more consolidation in here. We had this downtrend starting to break out from there. So I think the move has started, and then we'll confirm that move over this 2022. And again, like I said, 23 should be kind of the nail in the coffin for the bears, and then that confirmation for the bulls. All right. I don't think I started the Elliott wave. Maybe I did. We got a little bit there. I got to update all this. But just real quick, I don't need the expected moves. Real quick, we can kind of look at this as we go down to the bottom. And remember, you guys, to look at these videos, I would suggest to take these and play it in 1.5 speed, so you can get through this information quick, and get through all the ums and all the pauses and things that I do here. So you had this initial move for one, pull back into the zone between the 62% and 78% retracement. And then same thing up here. I think this is the actual top. And that's the bottom here for this move. And same thing, a 62% retracement. And I think this is an expanded flat here. And so I think this is a great 1-2, 1-2 setup. If that's the case, this move should start happening really, really intense to the upside and just start trending, kind of like these down moves here. Just day by day by day, the same thing. Bearish, bearish, bearish. I think that is going to be more like this bullish, 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 10 days in a row and then consolidate. I think this price action is what's going to happen here. So we'll keep rolling our positions and tightening up our stops. And look at that beautiful 200-day moving average push down there. and push off of it, making market structure off. I love this play. That's all I got to show you. Thanks for joining us here at Option Center. We'll see you in the next video.